news now. One of the bills that passed this legislative session but has not yet been signed by the governor was Senate Bill 12, a proposal that would limit how LGBTQ topics are discussed in classrooms and that would block related groups from K through 12 campuses. Critics argue it's a move that could hurt young people who identify as LGBTQ. Our Josh Maxwell has more on the local impacts. Josh.
Leslie, one political expert says Senate Bill 12 could push even more educators out of an already shrinking workforce. He points to the bill's vague language and what he calls government overreach, warning it could have negative impacts across the board. Several bills are still awaiting on Governor Greg Abbott's signature or his veto. Among them, Senate Bill 12, a proposal that would restrict how LGBTQ topics are taught in schools and ban related diversity, equity, and inclusion groups on Texas public school campuses. Hayden Cohen is the state policy director for the group Students Engaged in Advancing Texas. They say if the bill becomes law, it could do more harm than good.
And so that puts students in a really difficult position of very much feeling erased.
To them, the bill could destroy some of the few safe spaces students have to truly be their authentic selves. You're
erasing them. It's another way of erasing them. You're prohibiting them from gathering and convening to discuss this in a school-sponsored way.
During the legislative session, Cohen testified against the bill twice. They say watching it move one step closer to becoming law was disheartening.
You're saying, we don't care about your community. We don't think it's valid. We don't think it's real. We're going to ignore it.
Political analyst Dr. Bill Chris says the bill could add to an already fragile education workforce.
There's too much regimentation, there's too much control, there are too many people looking over your shoulder.
Chris says due to the language of the bill, it could also give students a way to retaliate against educators.
It's too easy for a student who isn't getting a good grade or doesn't like the professor to say, oh, well, he or she's trying to indoctrinate me with their ideas.
Now, signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott, the bill would take effect September 1st. Leslie, back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you for that report.